Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Talk English. I am Emily, and I am so happy you are here with us today.
Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. It is really nice to be here again. I feel very relaxed today. I have my coffee and I am ready to learn.
That sounds perfect, Paul. I also have a warm cup of tea with me, and the weather today is a little calm, a little quiet, which makes it a great time to sit, listen, and learn English together.
Yes, I like this kind of weather. It makes me feel slow, but in a good way, not lazy, just peaceful.
I understand that feeling, and I think today's episode matches that mood very well because we are going to talk about something that can make your English learning feel more relaxed, less stressful, and much more natural.
Oh, that sounds interesting already, because sometimes learning English feels a little stressful for me.
And you are not alone, Paul. Many learners feel that way. But today we are going to change that feeling.
I like that. I really like that.
Before we begin, everyone, we just want to say if you enjoy learning English with us, don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and you can also share this podcast with your friends, maybe someone who is also learning English, or someone who feels nervous about grammar, just like me.
Exactly, Paul. Learning is always better when we do it together. So thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, so let's move to today's topic.
Yes, I am curious. What are we talking about today?
Today's topic is learn English without memorizing grammar.
Wait, without grammar, is that possible?
That is a great question, Paul, and I am sure many listeners are thinking the same thing right now.
Yes, because when I think about learning English, I always think about grammar books, rules, tenses, and honestly, it feels a little scary.
That is very common. Many learners believe that they must memorize many grammar rules to speak English well. But today, we are going to explore a different way.
A different way sounds good to me.
Good. So let me explain simply. You do not need to memorize grammar rules to start speaking English. You can learn naturally, step by step, just like children learn their first language.
Hmm. Children do not study grammar books, right?
Exactly. Children do not say, "Oh, today I will study past tense." They just listen, repeat, and slowly understand.
That sounds much easier than what I am doing.
It is easier and it is also more natural. So today we will talk about how you can learn English by listening, speaking, and using real sentences, not by memorizing rules.
I already feel less pressure.
That is the goal.
So, Emily, can I ask something?
Of course, Paul.
If I don't study grammar rules, how will I know if I am speaking correctly?
That is a very important question. Let me explain in a simple way. Instead of learning rules, you learn patterns.
Patterns?
Yes. For example, instead of thinking, this is present simple tense, you learn sentences like, I go to work every day. She drinks coffee in the morning.
Oh, so I just remember the sentence.
Yes, you remember the sentence and then you use it. You change small parts. For example, I go to school, I go to the market, I go to the gym.
Ah, I see. I don't think about grammar. I just use the pattern.
Exactly, Paul. That is how you build confidence.
That feels much more natural. Because when I think about grammar, I stop speaking.
That happens to many learners. They start a sentence, then they stop. They think, is this correct? Is this the right tense? And then they lose confidence.
Yes, that is me. Every time.
So today, we want to help you speak more freely. Not perfect, but natural.
I like that. Not perfect, but natural.
Let's try a small example together.
Okay, I am ready.
I will say a simple sentence and you repeat it, then change one word. Ready?
Ready.
I like coffee.
I like coffee.
Good. Now change coffee to something else.
I like tea.
Perfect. Now another one. I watch TV in the evening.
I watch TV in the evening.
Change TV.
I watch YouTube in the evening.
Very good, Paul.
This feels easy. I'm not thinking about grammar at all.
Exactly. You are learning by doing, not by memorizing rules.
I think many listeners will like this.
I hope so. And remember, repetition is very important.
Repetition, like saying the same sentence many times.
Yes, but in a natural way. You repeat patterns with small changes.
So, not boring repetition.
Not boring, no. Useful repetition.
I like that idea.
Let's continue with another example. This time we will talk about daily routines. Listen to this sentence. I wake up at 7 a.m.
I wake up at 7 a.m.
Now change the time.
I wake up at 8 a.m.
Good. Now another sentence. I eat breakfast at home.
I eat breakfast at home.
Change home.
I eat breakfast at a cafe.
Very nice.
This is actually fun.
Learning should feel like this. Simple, clear, and enjoyable.
But Emily, can I be honest?
Of course.
Sometimes I feel like if I don't study grammar, I am doing something wrong.
That feeling is very normal. Many schools teach grammar first, so we think it is the only way.
Yes, that is how I learned before.
But there are many ways to learn a language. Grammar is helpful, but it is not the only way. And it is not the best way for everyone.
So I can learn grammar later.
Yes, exactly. First, you build confidence with speaking and listening. Then, slowly, you can understand grammar more easily.
That makes sense. If I already know the sentence, grammar is easier to understand.
Perfect, Paul. That is the idea.
I feel like a weight has gone from my mind.
I'm happy to hear that.
Can we talk about mistakes?
Yes, that is very important.
Because when I speak, I make many mistakes.
That is okay.
Really?
Yes, really. Mistakes are part of learning. You cannot learn without mistakes.
But sometimes I feel embarrassed.
I understand. But think about this. Every mistake is a step forward.
A step forward. I like that.
For example, if you say, he go to work, instead of he goes to work, people still understand you.
Yes, they understand.
Communication is the goal, not perfection.
That makes me feel better.
Good. And over time, when you hear correct sentences again and again, you will start to say them correctly.
Without thinking too much.
Exactly.
Can we do more practice?
Of course. Let's try a short conversation. I will ask you a question. Answer in a simple way.
Ready.
What do you do in the morning?
I wake up at 7 a.m., I drink coffee, and I check my phone.
Very good. Now I will help you expand it.
Expand?
Yes, make it a little longer. Add one more detail.
I wake up at 7 a.m., I drink coffee, I check my phone, and I listen to music.
Excellent.
That was not too hard.
See, you are building sentences naturally.
I feel more confident already.
That is wonderful.
Can I ask you the same question?
Of course.
What do you do in the morning?
I wake up early, I stretch a little, I make tea, and I read a book.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. And you see, I did not think about grammar rules, I just spoke.
Yes, it sounds very natural.
That is what we want for our listeners.
I think many people will feel happy hearing this.
I hope so.
Emily, can we talk about something more personal?
Sure, Paul.
When you were learning another language, did you study grammar a lot?
That is a great question. When I first started learning a new language, I tried to memorize grammar rules.
And
I felt frustrated. I could understand the rules, but I could not speak.
that sounds familiar.
Yes, then I changed my method. I started listening more, repeating sentences, and speaking with people.
Did it help?
Yes, a lot. My speaking became more natural, and I felt more confident.
That is inspiring.
Thank you. What about you, Paul?
Well, I spent many hours with grammar books. I learned about tenses, rules, exceptions.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yes, but when I tried to speak, I still felt stuck.
That is a common experience.
I think I was thinking too much.
Exactly. Too much thinking can stop your speaking.
So now I want to try this new way.
That is great, Paul.
I want to listen more, speak more, and not worry too much about mistakes.
That is the perfect attitude.
I hope our listeners will try this too.
I believe they will.
Emily, can we review what we talked about today?
Of course. Let's do a quick recap together. First, you do not need to memorize grammar rules to start speaking English.
Yes, that is important.
Second, focus on learning sentences and patterns.
Like I go to work, I drink coffee, simple patterns.
Exactly. Third, practice by repeating and changing small parts of sentences.
That helps build confidence.
Yes. And fourth, do not be afraid of mistakes.
Mistakes are part of learning.
Perfect, Paul.
I feel like I learned a lot today, but in a very easy way.
That makes me very happy.
Me too.
Now, we have a question for our listeners.
Yes, we would love to hear from you.
Tell us, how do you usually learn English?
Do you study grammar a lot, or do you prefer listening and speaking?
You can write your answer in the comments in English.
And don't worry about mistakes.
Yes, mistakes are welcome here.
We read your comments, and we love seeing your progress.
Absolutely.
Before we go, don't forget to like this episode if you enjoyed it.
And subscribe to our channel for more easy and natural English lessons.
And share this with a friend who wants to learn English without stress.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
We really appreciate it.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and most importantly, keep speaking. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.